Hello and welcome to Clever News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Florence Joshua. Welcome. A former deputy governor of Lagos State, Senator Kofo Bakno Akerele, has described President Bola Tinubu's interest in seeking re-election in 2027 as a misplaced priority. Bakno, who served as deputy to Tinubu from May 1999 until her resignation in December 2002, made the statement this Thursday while speaking on a national television program. The octogenarian, who is a member of the Patriots, a non-partisan group of eminent Nigerians led by former Commonwealth Secretary General Emeka Nyako, said Nigeria is currently in dire need of a total socio-economic overhaul, not early political maneuvers. Bakno urged the Tinubu administration to prioritize national development and reforms over political ambitions. Meanwhile, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has reacted to the resignation of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar from the People's Democratic Party, PDP. According to Makinde, Atiku's decision to leave the party is a personal choice that doesn't pose a significant threat to PDP's future. The report. Speaking with journalists in Akure, the Ondo State capital, Makinde emphasized that the Nigerian constitution guarantees freedom of association, allowing politicians to move in and out of parties. He advised against overreacting to such developments, stressing that the PDP's credibility and electoral prospects remain intact ahead of future elections.
I don't think that will make any dent on PDP as a party. PDP is an institution, right? You have freedom of entrance and exit. But I think anyone that will hold PDP down is better for such individuals too. But one thing we must all realize is that players will come and go, governors will come and go, president will come and go, but our country will remain and our state will remain.
Atiku's resignation comes amid a growing exodus of PDP's bigwigs to the African Democratic Congress, ADC. Other notable PDP members who have defected to ADC include Dele Momodu, publisher of Aviation magazine, who criticized Nyesom Wike, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, for allegedly being a mole in the PDP, and former Senate President David Mark, who reportedly left PDP due to failed attempt to seize control of the party's leadership. Some sources have accused Nyesom Wike of internally undermining PDP, with some speculating that his actions contributed to the recent defections. Wike, however, claimed that Atiku, David Mark and others left PDP due to their inability to hijack the party's leadership. He described the defectors as power-hungry individuals frustrated by their loss of influence. The political fault lines within the ruling All Progressive Congress APC have deepened following the death of former President Muhammadu Buhari, with growing signs that loyalists of the defunct Congress for Progressive Change CPC may be on the verge of severing ties with the party he helped form. Buhari, who commanded a cult-like following of over 12 million voters during his political peak, funded the CPC in 2009 before it merged into the APC in 2013. However, since the rise of President Bola Tinubu in 2023, many of Buhari's core allies have felt increasingly sidelined, prompting realignment and defections that could significantly shape the 2027 elections. Prominent former CPC figures such as ex-governor Nasir El-Rufai and former SGF Babachir Lawal have already distanced themselves from Tinubu's camp, while the African Democratic Congress ADC claims it has become the new political home of many of Buhari's ideological foot soldiers. In response to the growing defection rumors, APC's Director of Publicity, Bala Ibrahim, pushed back, insisting that CPC's loyalists still believe in the party's ideology. In a sharp twist of events, Veteran journalist Dele Momodu has formally resigned from the People's Democratic Party (PDP), citing what he described as the hijacking of the party by anti-democratic forces. In a later dated July 17, 2025, an address to the PDP Ward 4 chairman in Owan East local government area of Edo State, Momodu said his decision to leave the party was taken with immediate effect. Momodu, a former presidential aspirant on the PDP platform and publisher of Aviation International, expressed gratitude to the party leadership at the ward level for their consistent support over the years. His defection to the ADC marks a significant shift in Edo State political landscape and adds momentum to the ongoing realignment ahead of the 2027 general elections. Momodu joined the PDP in 2021 and had actively participated in national debates and party activities. His exit follows a wave of resignations by prominent figures, delusion with internal party dynamics. In a jaw-dropping twist that has left Nigerians in shock, two sisters identified as Juliet Chukwu, a civil defense officer, and Ngozi Nancy Chukwu, an immigration officer, have been arrested by the anti-cold squad of Enugu State Police Command for allegedly masterminding the kidnap of their own elder brother, Friday Chukwu, and a company official, Igwe Dennis Chubuze. It all started in May when Friday Chukwu was abducted along the Enugu-Port Harcourt Express Road, with reports alleging that the family had paid a ransom of 30 million naira for his release, not knowing his own sisters were behind it. Subsequently, on July 14th, Igwe Dennis Chibuze, CLO of China Oriental Quarry Company, was also kidnapped in a similar fashion with a 10 million naira ransom demanded. It was gathered that the swift operation by security personnel traced the suspect to a hotel where they were caught red-handed splitting ransom money. Further investigations revealed the sisters had been linked to multiple criminal cases in Isiagu, Ebonyi State, including staged kidnappings, pipeline vandalism, looting of rail lines, and alleged collaboration with Fulani herders to terrorize local communities. In another development, the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Police Command have disclosed the arrest of one Yahaya Saleh for attempting to secure the release of a suspected kidnapper who is under investigation. In a statement released by Josephine Ade, the police public relations officer of the command, Yahaya had approached the investigators and offered the sum of 1 million naira as bribe to compromise the case and unlawfully release the suspect from custody. Ade said the police investigators, however, rejected the offer and promptly initiated the necessary legal procedures, which led to the immediate arrest of Yahaya. She added that investigation is currently ongoing to apprehend other members of the syndicate. Similarly, the Edo State government has launched a special security squad codenamed Operation Flush Out Kidnappers and Cultists to combat cultism and kidnapping in the state. The squad, established by Governor Monday Okpebholo, has made significant strides in arresting over 20 suspects in its maiden operation in Benin City. The report. The operation targeted known hotspots, including popular hotels in the city center, demonstrating the government's commitment to tackling these security challenges. The launch of the Special Security Squad is part of the government's effort to restore peace and security in the state and is expected to continue with the squad working tirelessly to apprehend cult leaders and kidnappers.
That the killing should stop, must stop, and it will stop. So we unleash this special task force against cultism and kidnapping. And today is our first instance to the street. And we made a lot of arrests, a lot of endearing and emboldening arrests. And you can see for yourself, like you, the pressman, you notice what we have done all the way from Ugbowo down to town. They are all in the vehicles, the arrests we've made, the drugs we took, the ammunition we took. And
we had to make Benin City safe for us once again. I grew up in this town, and I'm still in this town. Until recently, he became something else. So we have to clean the streets of all social vices. Whether cultism, armed robbery, kidnapping, the governor has said enough is enough, and it's time to make Benin safe.
The exercise that we just witnessed in Edo State has shown to everybody, all meaningful citizens of Edo State, that the governor is pained of this unreasonable act of killing, cultism, and insecurity in Edo State. And for that reason, he has mandated everybody, not just this team alone, but the general public. So if you see something, please say something.
The success of the operation is expected to have positive impact on security in Edo State, providing relief to residents who have been affected by cultism and kidnapping. The state government effort to combat these crimes will be closely monitored with hopes of improved safety and security for all. And that's the news. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube at Clearview News Desk or via handle on X, formerly known as Twitter at Clearview Online. Many thanks for watching. I am Florence Joshua. Bye for now.